My name's Alex, 36, and up until a month ago, I was convinced my life looked like a carefully edited lifestyle vlog. No messy jump cuts, no cliffhangers. I'm a mid-level marketing manager at a tech startup in Chicago, juggling a condo mortgage, a corgi mix named Buddy who thinks every Amazon delivery is for him, and a wife, Megan, whose smile I trusted more than my antivirus software. We met 5 years ago at a social media conference in Austin. I was handing out business cards with growth hack tips. She laughed at my jokes about CTR and retargeting. Fast forward to this winter. Same jokes, same smile, same trust. Or so I thought. That February Tuesday began like any other. Red line commute, Starbucks line. A stand-up meeting where my boss demanded more virality, less ad spend. I wrapped my reports early and ducked out to prep for tomorrow's pitch deck. My brain screamed for caffeine, so I popped into the indie coffee shop next door. The barista with a brow ring already knew my order. Oat milk cappuccino, no cinnamon, and slid the cup across the counter with a wink doodled in Sharpie. While the drink cooled to a non-lava temperature, I opened TikTok for a 5-minute meme detox. The feed was its usual chaos. A cat leaping into a cereal box, a high schooler in Joker makeup lip-syncing heathens, a knitting tutorial on hyperlapse. Then the screen sucker punched me. There was Megan, my navy pea coat, my plaid scarf, her trademark dimple, sitting in the warm glow of a downtown bistro, fingers laced with a leather-jacketed dude straight off a motorcycle ad. She beamed the just for you smile I thought was mine alone, then kissed his cheek. Text on screen. Best Tinder date ever, heart with Eroda. The soundtrack? A syrupy pop ballad about love at first swipe. My fingers went numb like I'd forgotten gloves in a Lake Michigan wind. I tapped the geotag, citrus and time, 3 blocks from our condo. Upload date, last Friday. The same Friday Megan said she was crashing at Claire's place for a rom-com marathon and ice cream. Likes, 12,000. Comments, fire emojis everywhere. My chest hollowed out. The barista called my name. I grabbed the cup, stepped into the slush, and took a rapid-fire burst of screenshots like a rookie detective gathering evidence. Home looked normal. Basil scent from the crock-pot. Buddy tap dancing on hardwood. Megan met me in fuzzy socks, asked how my day was. I smiled, watched some TikTok, pretty eye-opening stuff. She laughed, oblivious to the landmine. That night, once she drifted off, I stared at the ceiling listening to the breathing of a stranger. I texted my best friend Ethan, wedding videography wizard, professional maker of other people's happily ever after. Sent the screenshots. His reply was instant. Dude, nominee for best betrayal captured on a front-facing cam. Beers and battle plan tomorrow. We met at a 24-hour taco joint under the L tracks. Smell of carne asada, fluorescent tube lights, tea in thick diner mugs. Ethan slapped a storyboard notebook on the Formica table, drawing arrows like a Marvel post-credit scene. Film a parody in the same restaurant, same Edison bulbs. Ethan plays Megan in a honey blonde wig and candy apple lipstick from Walgreens. Soundtrack, acoustic cover of Somebody That I Used to Know. Hashtags, hashtag Tinder Torpedo, hashtag Front Cam Never Lies, hashtag Friday Night Fibs. We're not just clapping back, he said, sprinkling hot sauce packets like confetti. We're hitting the algorithm with the truth. Pain mixed with marketers' adrenaline. Years of studying virality finally had a personal use case. Saturday noon we rolled into Citrus and Time. I muttered the magic word, promo shoot, and the host parked us at the exact window booth of doom. Ethan's 5 o'clock shadow under the wig made him look like Marilyn Monroe doing a drag brunch. I fought laughter, set up the tripod, adjusted lighting. Take 1. I blanked on my voiceover. Take 2. The wig slipped over Ethan's eyes. Take 3. Perfection. We clasped hands, leaned in. Camera snagged the perfect mirror shot. We topped it off with an awkward salsa step, 2 office drones lost at a Zumba class. Ethan's recorded narration. When your wife says she's at a girl's night, and you find her in your FYP. We posted before the check arrived. Outside, Ethan elbowed me. Bookmark this. You'll wake up famous. I half smiled, half shook. Hour 1, 10,000 views. I sat at my desk, budget spreadsheet open, Thumb refreshing TikTok like a slot machine. Comments snowballed. Legend. Megan, delete your account. Stay strong, King. By lunch, 100,000 and trending in Chicago. HR caught me at the water cooler, asking if everything was okay at home. Great, I said, just A/B testing some content. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Megan texted strings of question marks. Then call me now. Then voice notes through tears claiming, it's not what it looks like. We were taken out of context. I switched to Do Not Disturb. That night I filmed episode 2. Kitchen lighting, Buddy breathing against my knee, Megan's belongings sorted into moving boxes. I deadpan read fan comments. Drop a karma tutorial. Where's the merch? My closing line. I'm not a victim. I'm the showrunner of her next season. Smash that publish button. Morning stats, 1 million. BuzzFeed writers slid into my DMs. Talk shows dangled guest spots. A sneaker brand offered a collab. You're the voice of no BS relationships. I declined for now. I filed for divorce online, Illinois' e-divorce portal. 3 clicks, 5-year marriage compressed into a 6-page PDF. Weird relief, like shrugging off a backpack full of bricks. Same day I boxed Megan's stuff. Each carton labeled in black Sharpie. Lies, 3 pairs cheating, size S. Fallout XL, future, out of stock. Ethan filmed it HGTV style. Time-lapse, Mythbusters soundtrack. Floating arrows. Final shot, me slamming the closet door. Myth of the perfect marriage, busted. The sequel outperformed the pilot. Algorithms binge good drama. 2 days later Megan showed up at the door, red-rimmed eyes, tulips in hand, as if Flora could delete megabytes. Buddy barked. I stepped into the hallway, door ajar just enough. Alex, can we talk? No cameras? She whispered. Too late. Life's live streaming, I said. She mumbled excuses, it was just dinner. He's a coworker. I glanced at the flowers. Forgetfulness is leaving an umbrella. Filming a date and adding heart emojis? That's a choice. I handed over the boxes. Elevator doors closed on her S-size betrayal. Freedom felt lighter than mortgage paperwork. Ethan later asked if I was okay. Heavy is the loan. I shrugged. Freedom's carry-on weight. A week passed. I sat in a downtown podcast studio opposite Max Carter, YouTube celeb. Fresh fade, white button down, Buddy snoozing off camera, now an influencer himself, a Buddy barketting. We dissected trust, how TikTok morphed from procrastination app to lie detector. Comment section flooded with date offers and dog park invites. A fan artist drew me wielding a megaphone, emoji hearts exploding, caption, Karma's top social media manager. It's my lock screen now. News about Megan trickled in. Leather jacket guy was married and a scammer. He drained $7,500 from her card for grandma's surgery. She deleted socials, moved back to her mom's place in Naperville, hunting for retail work. Algorithms remember, shag carpet living rooms don't have beauty filters. I don't gloat. I just log the data. Story writes its own moral. Early April, I booked a flight to San Diego, not to run from pain, just to chase sunshine. At O'Hare, I filmed a story. If someone cheats, don't settle for petty. Go cinematic. Likes and shares optional. Departure board flickered. I floated to the gate like my suitcase was helium. California greeted me with ocean salt, roasted corn carts, and a seagull singing off-key. I rented an Airbnb overlooking the marina, jogged the Embarcadero at dawn, sipped mint tea at sunset while the sun dropped into the Pacific like a tangerine into sangria. Posted a reel, 3-step soul rehab, water, miles, honesty. Day 3, I wandered into a beachside cafe. At the next table sat a sun-kissed 30-something in a linen shirt over a swimsuit, setting up a mini tripod. I chuckled. Tell me you're not from Tinder. She laughed, tucking a strand behind her ear. Nope. I'm from YouTube. Subscribed after your viral saga. Her name's Jenna. She edits travel vlogs and teaches drones to love cinematic color grading. We bonded over weak Wi-Fi, gimbal hacks, and the fact that algorithms beat any matchmaking ant. I asked her out for coffee. She nodded. No front cam footage, deal? We spent the week exploring coastal cliffs, filmed old lighthouses, devoured fish tacos. She coached me on paddle boarding. I tutored her in A/B testing headlines. Buddy wore a life vest, starring in our collab, SMM on the Waves, which hit 200,000 likes in a day. Audiences crave happy sequels. Back in Chicago, I pitched a campaign for a clothing brand. Honesty is the new black. My personal saga became the case study. Truth pulls more reach than any choreographed dance. At Digital Summit, I earned a standing ovation and an offer to teach a masterclass on ethics in the age of clicks. Ethan jokes he's outlining a book, SMM versus Infidelity. We still meet at the taco joint, now ordering grilled veggie bowls, health kick. He flashes a mock-up cover, me in a superhero cape shaped like a thumbs up. I groan, too cheesy. He winks, algorithms love cheese. Sometimes I open TikTok and see newcomers sharing our old saga, captioned, Relationship Audit, Expert Level. I don't search for Megan lesson learned. Instead, I post about building trust, with Buddy, with Jenna, with colleagues. Comments claim my clips helped people exit toxic relationships. I reply, a like lasts a second, honesty, a lifetime. If the ground ever feels shaky again, I'll look up. The red rec light might already be blinking, cueing truth back on stage. And as a seasoned showrunner, I'll hit record, because likes aren't just for videos, they're for actions that deserve them.